Team Doji.
Hi, my name is Pasu, and I used to trade crypto 24 hours a day. And you know what? There's one question that I got asked the most during that time. Which coin should I buy? So why is it so hard to find a coin? Because there are more than 1,000 coins in the market. So imagine if you have to choose one coin from 1,000, how hard it would be. So Doji, we are a social trading platform providing tools for traders to find the right coin at the right time, and also to track the price of coin in real times. Doji Radar is the real-time coin screener with an algorithm to filter coin from technical trading strategies. We provide users with more than 15 trading strategies that can be filtered over 200 coins. And currently, we launched this product to the market for testing versions. There were 2,000 users came to our platform with a returning rate around 17%. Our second product is Doji Ticker, which is the real-time tracker of price in the crypto. So we produce this out and sell physically. It is a small size, modern design, and easy to carry. And currently, we launched this product to the market for pre-order. There were 500 users came to our stores reading the informations. 10 pre-order has been made, and 2 investors who are well-known in crypto space and IT industry has contacted us and showed their interest in investing in these projects. We believe that this project will be successful, and we're going to produce 1,000 units of Doji Ticker with a return and we need an additional investment of 1.6 million with a return in profit sharing of 30%. If you want to be part of us, you can join us by investing in these 3 packages. And in these 3 packages, investor will get different ROI in 1 year. And I want to tell you that we are the first mover in this market. We are the first and only one doing this in Thailand, and we promise you with a high yield of return on investment of 22 to 43% in 1 year. And also, by investing with us, you also get a chance to invest with us in the future investment round that we open for our company. Your investment with Doji Ticker is a soft commitment that you put to us sincerely every day, and we really appreciate that. So after this, if there is a future investment, we are open for you to join as well. Because our goal is to be a premier social trading platform in Asia, where we hope simplify and democratize crypto trading for everyone. And we're students from Chulalongkorn University, but however, with the passions, and also we have been working together for 3 years. So we commit to this project, and we believe that this will be successful in 1 year. And also we have the advisor of David Kanu, who has been working with a startup and also doing expertise in various type of business, and also Dr. Ronagon, who has incubated more than 200 startups within CU Innovation Hub. Thank you very much, and here's for more information about us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Team Doji, right on time. Judges, welcome your questions.
You said this is a second product, correct?
Yes, so we have 2 products. The first one is the platforms, and the second one is the Doji Ticker, which is this one, sorry.
Okay. And so, and what is your ask again? You're asking for?
So we're asking for 1.6 million, and in exchange for 30% in profit sharing of this products.
Only this product, the second product?
Only this product, but
not the first product?
Not the first one, but this will be a doors for you to open, like in the future, if we're ready for the investment. So if you invest in the Doji Ticker, you get a chance to, you'll be in the first priority of us to invest in the platform.
So your other platform is quite lucrative and profitable?
Sorry?
Your first product is lucrative and profitable?
Our first product, we're going to launch the full features next couple of days. So yeah, we'll get the money afterwards.
So what led to developing this second product? What's the strategy between the 2 products?
This product, the Doji Ticker, right? This seems to us as funding projects. So after we sell this, the Doji Ticker, we will get the money, and we will use that money to develop more on the social trading platforms.
So what's your main objective with this? Is it to raise money or to actually promote the first product?
To raise money, and we're going to sell the ticker. To raise money for productions, we're going to sell this products, and we use that money to develop furthermore on the platforms. But a platform is already done as well on the future things.
But which is going to be more profitable for you, the platform or this?
In the short term, it should be this one. But in the long term, we believe that our platform will be widely used in Asia.
So why don't you want to raise money for the first product?
Because we think it's too early for this stage, and we want to be more mature, and we can guarantee you more on the return on investment.
But your first product is more developed than this product, right?
Yes, it is. This one is in the manufacturing phase. We already contact the factory, the manufacturer, and yeah, we get commit that they're gonna produce it for us as well.
And how many units do you think you can sell of this?
1,000 units.
Any more questions, comments from the judges? Anyone from the audience would like to ask a question? Okay, last chance? No? All right. Okay, so thank you very much, Team Doji.
Thank you.
Okay, so our next team to pitch is Team WEEV. Do we have Team WEEV?
Hello? Hello?
Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Thanapum Sukanjanasili from Jotsabai Parking Asset Sharing and EV Mobility Platform. So on Jotsabai, we create a platform that connect people to parking space by where user can just plan, pay, and park, and then they get the parking lot. Right now, we have more than 2,500 parking lots in more than 900 different locations over in Thailand. But in the new age of mobility and the rising of EV car, so the pain we have addressed before for people who are looking for parking space is not enough anymore. They need EV charger station as well. So that's why we enhance our existing platform to the next mobility platform. From the right now, the user can search for parking space with the EV charger station as well. And on our application, you can pay, the user can pay the charging fee over the app as well. And moreover, in the other hand, for the charger owners, so we create another WEEV charger management module plug into for the charger owner so that they can manage the charger, optimize revenue, and we provide them for free. So if you have the charger and have you just can connect to our EV charger management via OCPP protocol. And then we can supply to the parking service area, for example, like residential private parking, office building, hotel, and so on. We can feed the EV charger there. And our strategy is to expand and leverage our parking assets to the EV network. Right now, we have more than 900 different locations on our platform. And from our data and our research, we have like 20% potentially to turn it to the EV charger station. And what we're supposed to do is to set the pricing for the charging fee at 10 baht per kilowatt hour. And then we get 25% per transaction when people use our application and pay for charging fee. And here is our team. We are the passionate team with 3-year experience already in mobility platform. We are looking for 10 million baht as a seed fund. We are looking for partnership as a parking asset owner as well, and EV charger manufacturing or EV supplier to join us and expand our EV network. And let's shape the future of mobility together. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Judges?
Sorry. Yes, we have.
And and the goal then would be to put charging stations at those 900 locations you already have, correct?
Yes.
So I would think that there's significant approvals and costs that are required to get that in place.
You mean about the cost?
Yeah.
That put EV, right?
The installation cost, the setup. I mean, do we have any idea of what that would, if you were to roll that out across 900 spaces, what kind of cost base would you be looking at?
So it depends on the type of the charger that they would like to install into their place, and because for the EV station, so it costs like for the AC charger, it will cost like 50,000 baht per charger station. And now we are finding a partner of EV charger manufacturing, and then to get a better price on that to supply to the charger owner as well.
Right. So that's 45 million baht to roll that out across 900 spaces.
Yes.
Do you do not have a predetermined solution for that? So you're saying it could depend. So you don't know exactly what charger you would use.
Yes.
Okay,
don't
I
know
think
yet.
you should figure that out. Okay.
Questions on the 900 locations. So how many percentage out of those 900 that you have for the like a monthly or a monthly charge parking lot versus the supermarket or the department store? You know, the question is actually from there might have a conflict in terms of the objective and purpose of providing a parking space. You know, for like a supermarket or department store, they might wanna have attract visitors and numbers of spender to the facilities versus some place like hotel, they may not prefer like a long parking, right? So EV, how could that provide a better value or add value, in terms of provide EV charger? So there could be a conflict between the purpose, of those the parking owner.
Okay, so from our 900 location, we have very type of parking area, and from what we are working on it, we have like 20%. We have a big lot of parking space provider, like 20 to 50 to 100 parking lot each of that. And the question you asked is about the conflict about people use parking space and EV, right? So sometime in
Sorry, it's not just traditional versus EV, but it also long parking and maybe they prefer frequency of visitors versus like have you park full day, you come and charge versus you come for just spending in the facility.
Okay, so actually over the platform we can do like custom the pricing strategy as well for the like parking fee and also the EV charging fee as well. So in like shopping mall and that they would like to provide the EV charger because they would like to give the service to the customer. So like we have the EV charger, it can attract people more than just normal price.
So I'm curious, I just read in the paper before I came here, the electricity rates are going to go up. So how is that going to impact your 10 baht per hour cost?
So actually we plan to set up our price by ourselves as a branding as well. And so when we said everyone who join us as the EV partner, so we control the price on that. So if the the electricity fee is rising. So in the future, so we can control the price as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tiff. Okay. And you keep it. Okay, that's done. It works. Okay, so thanks a lot for Team Jobsabai. And now let's invite microphone and Team TKN22.
Hello, we are TEAnity. We create community and product from the plastic waste. Nowadays, plastic waste in Thailand had increased around 2.9 million tons per year. And if you look around yourself, you will see a lot of things made from plastic, right? And most things are polypropylene. Finally, it will become the microplastic, sorry. It will become microplastic, and it has a lot of effect on humanity. Would it be better if we can fix it by our 6 main step solutions? The first one, we will collect the plastic and separate polypropylene from the others. Why it must be polypropylene? Because polypropylene is recyclable material, and it's the most type of plastic that have in Thailand. And next step, we will sterilize by the UVC protecting. And next one, we will reduce the size by sharpshooter. And next, we will mix the plastic with our biopolymer solution. And last one, we will check the quality and tensile test. And this is our prototype from AutoCAD design. In the same market, we have surveyed all of the product, and all of the product have the same problem, that is porosity. And we have consulted our specialists that how can we fix this problem? The answer is we must invent the biopolymer solution to fix this problem. The benefits of biopolymer solution is increase the strength, and it's not only that, it is convenient and efficient solutions, because it is renewable biopolymer solutions. And we have 4 stages. That is, we are on the early stage, which is the planning. We have already do the lab and literature review, set the team, and meet with advisor. After 1 year from now, if we successful in the research on the biopolymer solution, we will launch our products. And this is funding. The initial investment is 3 million baht, and break-even period is 3.5, and return on investment is 60% over 5 years. And we came from Mahidol University, Materials Science and Nanoengineering. The first advisor, they came from the Faculty of Science, Department of Chemistry, Mahidol University, and the second advisor, he came from Sililas Hospital and Techbite Incubator. Don't forget, the Earth is not just the Earth. The Earth is our future. So please give a chance to our future. Thank you.
Thank you very much for Team TKN22 from Mahidol University.
Presumably this is the secret sauce, shall we say, to the business.
Okay, for about TKN22. TKN22 have 2 products, right? The first one is our innovations, and next one is our product.
Yeah, what is that innovation? I mean, is this something you could patent? Is this something you could protect?
We will protect our world by circular economy by our product. That is, okay. Nowadays, we have a lot of people use plastic, right? And most of plastic cannot recycle. And we will build our world by our circular economy, by our product that is can recycle. Yes.
What he's asking is, can you protect your technology? Can you get a patent?
IP you have IP
มันไม่เคยทำมาก่อนมันเป็นของใหม่ใช่ไหมคะ
ครับก็ปกติแล้วเนี่ยการ upcycling เนี่ยก็จะมีหลายบริษัทที่เคยทำครับแต่ทีเนี้ยเราเจอปัญหาก็คือย้อนกลับไปที่หน้าที่เป็น problem ครับคือที่เราเจอเนี่ย we found the problem is the ก็คือมี porosity inside the material so if you go around areas the upcycling company you see that it's only for prototype but our innovation is we creating the solvent by our solution by proof the PLA, which is our biopolymer inside the solution to mix with the polypropylene waste. Right? It's, our project is look like the killing two birds in one stone. The first, we have the product from the solvent. And secondly, I've already contract to the government sector to tell them about I want to launching the product from the plastic waste because we want to create a community and the product for plastic waste is our concept. That is all your question, sorry.
Is it possible you could just license your technology?
Right, it's licensing, yeah. I also contract to my advisor, and he said it's maybe the licensing in the future because we have to lab proof first to make sure that our solution can prove for the real world, right? I don't want it for the research only, but I want it for the commercial also.
You said you're trying to kill two birds with one stone.
Right.
But if you could only pick one bird, which would you pick and why?
Sorry?
If you could only pick one bird, which one would you pick and why?
Okay. First, we want to prove the solution first. Because this solution prove the upcycling materials, prove the porosity inside the materials, which is the PP waste. That is our answer.
I would agree. I think that's a bigger market, correct?
Sorry?
I think that's a bigger market, correct?
It's niche market.
So why not just do that first?
Sorry?
Why not just do that first?
Because we have to prove in the lab first. Yeah, because it's in the in ideal stage, so it have to lab proof to make sure that our solution can prove this problem.
So you want a marketing on the technology or the bench at this stage?
For first stage, we just try to contract with the government sector first because we want to create a community. We don't think for the profit first, but we think how we make the community and an ecosystem for our product and our solution also.
ก็คือตอนนี้เป็นขั้นทดลองใช่ไหมคะ
ถูกต้องครับ
แล้วผลการทดลองโซฟาเป็นยังไงบ้างคะ
ครับก็ actually we have the tensile test it check about the structure of the polymer so if you see that polymer with our solution it's like it's have the tensile test is really low so it's not strong and in our solution we try to prove with the PLA which is our biopolymer so it give a little bit stronger but we have to prove it more and more and more deep in the research right ครับขอบคุณครับ thank you so much
Okay, thanks. Team. Hello. Hello. Okay. So thanks a lot for Team TK and 22. And now I would like to invite Team Blue Oak.
Thank you. Yeah, Yeah, so my name is Pat. I'm here to represent Blue Oak, and we're here to solve a serious problem of elderly falling without help. And the longer they lie on the floor, the higher chance of medical complication and death. And this could be your grandfather, this could be your grandmother, because millions of elderly falls every year, and half of them cannot get up by themselves. This results in 10,000s of preventable death. And just by going there 1 minute faster, this results in more than $1 billion in economic value. We are here to solve the problem by a smart home solution. It's a simple smart home device that sits on the floor, and if someone falls, the floor vibrates just a little bit, and the device detects the signature vibration of the fall, and it calls for help. And by the way, we have a patent on this. And here's our device comparing to the competitors. Do you know that 80% of the falls happen inside the bedroom and the bathroom setting? And grandma's not going to wear an Apple Watch going to bathroom or to bed, right? And you don't want to put the CCTV cameras in those areas either. Our AI can recognize falls with at least 95% accuracy, even in noisy environment like the highways or construction sites. We have a solid installation, monitoring, and emergency response partners. And we got some awards and grants as well. And here's us working with the Air Force Medical Service. Here's us working with Ishi Stroke Rehab Center. And Sansary's Live 24 monitoring system. We are in the hyper-growth market, and we are commercially ready. We'll be targeting the commercial sectors first, and then going to the household market later, where 5 million seniors in Thailand alone are waiting for us. Our goal is to have 500 active devices within the next 18 months, and we are very confident in this because we got a lot of leads. The primary interest comes from the premium nursing home segments. And we'll be selling the subscription model to the nursing homes and doing some kickbacks to nursing homes as well. For other segments, the device price will be about $6,000 plus a monthly subscription fee. We'll be targeting the premium corporate segment first, and then the household segment at home and abroad. We are in a large growing market with no market leader, and we are developing deep tech by our experts who are being led by our CTO, who has a PhD in vibration systems. This is our team, this is our advisors, and by the way, we're developing another feature that could predict medical diseases by screening with the top 2 leading medical institutions. I'm Pat. I'd like you to join me. Thank you.
Great energy, Kun Pat.
So I have 2 young children.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know how they are, right? Children, they fall all the time. They run, they jump. How can your machine differentiate your device? Can it differentiate the fall of the kids and
seniors?
Yeah.
That is precisely our core technology. Okay, I'm going to give you some quick example. I'm going to say, I love you, right? That is of the same amplitude, of the same loudness, but you can differentiate the words based on the frequency, right? So each body composition of a little kid and elderly people are very different. And technically, we calibrate our system so that it works with a human being with at least 30 kg in weights. So if your kids are weight at least like 30 kgs, it will detect this will detect them falling as well. By the way, very lucrative market. I know how much moms are willing to pay, just the kids falling from the cribs and all that.
You will get the notification all the time.
Yeah. So that is, when the kids are falling, they fall all the time, but they are very robust. They are like very flexible, so actually they don't injure themselves that much. It's the kids falling from the cribs that are real concerns. We are actually considering that market as well. Thank you.
How do you differentiate if somebody's just jumping or doing exercise?
Yes, thank you. Oh, sorry. There's a very different frequencies. Imagine, okay, so what we are detecting is an unintentional drop of weight, unintentional impact forces. We have collected a lot of data by me just jumping around, walking around, dogs and cats, and we have collected sample data from human actually slipping from the chair, and when they slips and fall, they stump and fall. They have very significantly different frequency range. So basically, we use time, amplitude, we use frequency, and we use time and frequency in terms of characterization. It's basically this. The characteristics force that are being applied on the floor of people jumping and people actually slipping and their body parts impacting on the floor are entirely different.
So is your unit going to be able to calibrate for all these different situations like jumping, falling, if they have a concrete floor, a wooden floor?
Yeah, okay. So when we go to inspect the property, okay, so one thing, disclaimer, we cannot support all types of floor. One type of floor we cannot support is limestone, but fortunately that's no longer popular types of flooring material. When we go there, we will do some calibration testing to adjust the sensitivity to the right level, and then it will work in the radius that we promised to cover.
So this is not a product that you can just buy and install. You have to come out, calibrate it, install it.
Exactly.
But
Just
how expensive is that for you?
Well, we actually working with like Ananda PropWorks. They are specialists in IoT installations, and the cost isn't that much. And
but still, it's a cost.
No.
But it's
okay,
a cost.
so what's the cost? Okay, so let's say like an engineer roughly has about 500 baht for like man day. They can install this device within like what, 20 minutes, and they can install this device for like what, at least I would say about 7 plays roughly in a day. So yeah, so I would say 500 divided by 7. That's a rough cost of installation. And that's precisely the reason we are going into corporate segment first. Because like usually like nursing homes, they have the same layout of room. They have the same flooring material. That's why we do one calibration once and we copy that setup and replicate that in multiple rooms.
Can you quantify that accuracy? So a child jumping versus an elderly person falling. Do you have data that allows you to quantify how accurate your device is? So I mean, is it 100% perfect? Can it always differentiate without fail? A child jumping versus an elderly person falling? Do you have any data on this?
We have some data. We have some data, but okay. So the setups that we have set up, that we have done. Am I allowed to talk? Okay. So basically, we have data, and it's about 70% between child and elderly. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for team. Hello? No. Sorry, microphones are resisting to work today. Is there any startup building microphone solutions? Please let us know. Okay, so thanks a lot for Team Blue Oak, and now I would like to invite great student team, Shrimpney.
Who never eat an instant noodle? No one, right? That's why Thailand is one of the top 10 countries in the world with the highest demand of instant noodle. But everyone knows that it had a low nutrition. But today, we can stay healthy with Shrimpney, Shrimp Premium Instant Noodle. What are you concerned when you're purchasing an instant noodle? Firstly, the sodium content of instant noodle is generally high and it may lead to the NCD. And lastly, most instant noodle contain a low amount of essential nutrition. So we are a fourth-year student who are instant noodle lover, but we know that we can eat them every day. So this is our inspiration to solve this problem. Well, it is possible to have an easy and healthy meal at the same time. We have the solution for you. Shrimpney is a shrimp shell premium instant noodle. We choose shrimp shell because they are a byproduct of the frozen seafood industry. Our product contains only 260 calories per cup, high in protein and calcium, and low sodium with a gel seasoning. And how our product low sodium? So the first one is the smell of the shrimp shell, make it easier to access the flavors. And usually the instant noodle have a process that contain a high amount of sodium content in the noodle, but our noodle is different. And lastly, we reduce the sodium content into the seasoning. Moving to the target market, so we plan to license our product to the commission method. With this method, we will contact licensing with the licensing agent to help us to signing with a deal. And after we selling the product, the total revenue will be shared to the licensing agent around 30 to 40% for the commission fee. And our revenue will be generated through the approved usage of the technology. And by this, the licensee will receive the revenue around $4.5 million for 3 years. And if we charge to 30%, we will receive the revenue around $1.35 million. And this is the reason why we are here today. So we want a suggestion from all of you about the idea. And also we seek 100,000 baht to develop our prototype and licensing with the technology. And this is for the 6-month plan for funding in order to carry out the testing and analyzing for the product prototype and also the complete of the business plan. And so that's it. I hope you enjoy in our booth and thank you.
Thank you very much for Shrimpney. I wish I was that diligent when I was a student. Well done. Please, judges, go ahead.
Yeah, well done. I like the presentation and I like your inspiration that you invented this so you can eat the instant noodle every single day. So my question is your product going to be just like the instant noodle in the market? Because from what I see in the pictures, it looks like a cracker.
Yes, actually what we are selling here is the technology. So we are trying to find the best formula and the constant technology and process, and then we just do the licensing so that our other brands or like instant noodle makers, they use our process in their product, and we charge for that.
Why use an agent? If you have a strong technology, yeah, which is presumably you have, and why do you want to use an agent? What's your motivation? Why, a licensing agent?
Well, actually, in instant noodle market, it's quite big market and holding by a big brand. So a big brand may have like more funding to do a marketing or to do other selling strategies. So we plan to make a patent and be a partner with big brand.
So I'm curious, what exactly is the technology?
So there are basically two things. The first one is the formula of the instant noodles. So we are not the same as the general instant noodles in the market. We use the shrimp shell. We add the shrimp shell into the noodles. And the second thing, we do not use the same process as the other noodles. So for example, when in a general process, they use the frying, like they use oil to fry the noodles to make it an instant noodle. But for our case, we do not use that. We use the what's it called? We use like a air oven to remove the moisture, so we can reduce like the sodium amount in that noodle. So that's the difference.
So the first thing sounds like a recipe to me. I'm not sure how the first is a technology. the first thing you mentioned sounded more like a recipe than a technology. And the second one sounds like you're doing air fryer type technology. So I'm still wondering, what's unique with your technology? I mean, it sounds like what you're saying is unique is the recipe and maybe the process, but the technologies, I'm trying to understand, how is that different? Because you're saying what you want to market or license is the technology.
Yeah, actually, that's what I mean. The technology is the process and the recipe.
I see.
Yes.
คือตอนแรกใช้เปลือกกุ้งใช่ไหมเอามาทำแล้วเราก็แอร์ดรายอย่างนี้ไหม
Yes.
อ๋อ ก็คือถ้าอย่างนั้นก็เปลือกกุ้งคือเรซิปีใช่ปะแล้วก็เทคโนโลยีก็คือเอามาแอร์ดรายไม่ทอดน้ำมัน
ใช่ค่ะ
Okay, perhaps we have any questions from the audience? No? Okay, thank you very much, team Shrimpney. Okay, and now I would like to invite our last team before a lunch break. So let's welcome team TEAnity.
ลงกดกัดไม่ค่อยมันได้แต่ว่าไม่ค่อยติดก็พยายามค่อยๆเป็นทีละสไลด์
Okay, test. Okay.
ออกมาครับ
Okay. Hello everyone, we are TEAnity team, a provider of pineapple leaf fiber for green product. Anyone here like pineapple? Some might like it, but some might not, right? But after this talk, maybe you like it a little bit more. Okay. Everyone think like we just can take a benefit from just its food because we eat it, right? But for TEAnity team, we see the opportunity to change its leaf that everyone think it's just agricultural waste and throw it away to the thing that have a value more than $400 million with the chance of saving the world by carbon sequestrations around more than 5.5 million tons. And yes, I'm talking about pineapple leaf fiber, our sustainable product. As you can see, we study on this field for a long time, and PAF can be compared to other fiber like hemp that is popular one and already used in the market in biocomposite. But hemp have to be patented and also have a high price. But if you see the property, we can be comparable. And what about others agricultural waste? Baguette sugarcane is the popular one. Even it have a low price, but it have a low property, and that means its limitation of using. But for PAF, we can use in various applications like packaging, textile, etc. But now we focus on the biocomposite market. If you see, but before we're talking the final bioproduction, we have to provide PAF, but the on-existing technology is quite limitation because they require perfect fresh leaf of pineapples and also difficult to scale up and use in only textile industry. But for us, we can use in various applications and our process have the uniqueness and this one have been patented. So with this thing, we have a lot of customer contact that they're interested in our product. If you see that they have like kind of composite market, textile market, and minimum required is 100 ton per month, sorry. Okay, but the problem is we need the seed money to start the manufacturers with the co-partner who are engineering help us build the machine. So if you see, we work on this field because we are scientists, chemists, and we need funding and co-partner who help us run this sustainable and business. We offering you about the opportunity to convert the biomass waste to the sustainable and priceless innovation. So please feel free to talk with us after this talk. Thank you.
Thank you, Team TEAnity. Judges, go ahead.
Yes.
tell us more about the cost of
Um,
manufacturing?
About the cost, we sell around 150. Oh, 150, yes. And the profit is like 50%. บาทนะคะบาท150 บาท
Do you have the calculation for like per kilo? What's the cost of
Per kilo.
producing?
Around 70 per
70
kilo.
baht.
Yes,
per kilo.
of the cost. And this is the approvals of the market that we talk about. Like we send the sample to industry, and they already approved that we can use it.
So you mentioned there's many different uses for your product.
Yes.
Or your raw material. If you had to just pick one as the best potential market, which one would it be and why?
We will choose like the biocomposite, like I said, because we already taste our product and also the biocomposite. We have the market around 24 billion, and it's a huge one. Yes. This one, sorry.
And have you approached any customers in this market?
Yes.
Yes, just like she just showed. Well, a company called Malaplast, they produce melamine product, and they normally use pulp from Scandinavian country, which they have to rely on the logistic thing, and they try our fiber, and they're quite happy with it. And also we have contact with other company which provide material to a automotive industry like Nakase. They have shown interest in our fiber.
Yeah, I mean, the technology, is there any intellectual property that's secured for this?
Sorry?
Yeah, do you have any intellectual property that you've secured?
The property?
IP.
Yes. The production method.
The production method is protected then?
Yes.
And so what then is the potential commercial model for you? Is it licensing? Or
We license the technology from the university.
Okay.
We are, myself is the inventor.
Okay.
So we got a exclusive license from the university.
Right.
So we're going to raise money and build the factory to produce the fiber. And then for the second one, we probably say if some pineapple producing community would like to have their own factory in their setting, we could provide the technology and help them set up the...
So you need to build a factory?
Sorry?
You need to build a factory.
Exactly.
Is it possible to perhaps approach a pre-existing factory that is already doing processing of hemp, for example, or some other material, and under some license agreement to actually manufacture some of your products? Because,
it requires special equipment, which we have to design it, have somebody build it for us. So we cannot find somebody who can OEM for us.
Right. So the equipment to process it is proprietary, is specific as well to processing this material.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I understand. So you need the processing equipment, and you need the physical factory itself.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
These new raw materials, would there any disadvantage comparing to the previous, like fiber or plastic that they use?
All right. So if we're talking about, in industry, they use glass fiber, which is, sooner or later will be fade out from the market for this type of industry. But for other fiber that has been studied, mostly are cultivated fiber. They have to grow to get the fiber. Western country, they don't have agricultural waste like us. So it's good opportunity for us that we have pineapple. And it's all year round. We don't have to wait for it.
Okay, thank you very much for Team TEAnity and our judges for all the questions and comments. So now it's time for a longer break. We're going to have lunch on the 9th floor, so please take your time. We should be back here by 2 p.m. for the last round of 7 more startups pitching their concepts. So time to network and eat, and please be sharp here before 2 p.m. Thank you very much.